All right, live on Prime Network, coast to coast from the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. I'm Chick Hearn along with Mr. Castillo. Ruben.
Yes.
Going to be a good fight. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. and find out about these two guys.
Well, fans, this bout coming your way once again as a feature bout scheduled 10 rounds of boxing. We present flyweights in the ring. Introducing the referee in charge of this bout, Robert Byrd. Introducing to you first on my left, he is fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring attired in red trunks with white trim, and he hails from Puerto Peñasco, Sonora, Mexico. He weighed in at 114 pounds with a record of 10 wins and 4 losses. He has 5 wins by way of knockout. Introducing Absalon Briceno. And his opponent across the ring. On my right, he is fighting out of the red corner in this 10-round flyweight bout. He is wearing blue trunks with white lettering and fighting out of Blythe, California. He weighed in at a ready 113 1/2 pounds. His fight record includes 26 victories, only 3 defeats, 1 draw, and 8 wins by way of knockout. As a flyweight, he is ranked the #2 contender in the world by the IBF and the WBC. Welcome a fighter they call Kid Showtime, Ysaias Zamudio. Once again, here's your referee in charge, Robert Byrd, now to give instructions.
Okay, I gave you instructions in the dressing room. Only thing I'm going to tell you now is when I tell you to stop, that's what I want you to do. I tell you to break, I want you to break and break clean. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Let's do it.
Let's go to the tail of the tape. Ysaias Zamudio, 5'1", 113.5 pounds, 22 years of age, a 60-inch reach. Briceno, 5'5", 114, 24 years of age, 6'9". 69-inch reach, that is.
If he's 6'9", I'm out of here.
Yeah, he's gone. He'll be with the Lakers by tomorrow night.
That's right.
All right, in the red trunks, the southpaw, Briceno. Zamudio, currently the NABF and the WBA America's Flyweight Champion. If this little guy wins tonight, he'll move into the #1 ranking and get a title shot real soon. He's #2, as Jimmy Lennon just told you, rated nationally by WBC and IBF, internationally too. Zamudio got my respect when I read his background papers. As a kid, he worked in 115, 120-degree heat up in Blythe, California, picking cabbage and watermelons to help his mother support the family.
If he wins that title, he'll buy that very field that he picked that cabbage.
His last fight was in October, the 21st to be exact. He won all 10 rounds, beating a guy named Edgar Briceno. And he chases Briceno across the ring. I don't think it's going to last long.
But you know, Zamudio's fighting southpaw. He can fight both sides.
He's a switch hitter. He slips punches. He's got good movement. Not much power. Some people think his chin is suspect. The little guy in the blue trunks won his first 11 professional fights. Briceno, they've got 2 or 3 records on him. Some people say his record is, this is an American debut, by the way. Some people say his record is 15-10. Others say it's 12-4. Whatever it is, as he makes his debut here at the Great Western Forum as well as the United States, he's up against a very tough customer. This is scheduled for 10, and they are flyweights. Rocky Point, Mexico, the home of Absalon Briceno.
I've been there, Chick. That's a beautiful town.
Have you really?
Yes.
Oh, good combination by Zamudio. His first name is Ysaias, or at least that's how you say it. Good action, good action. The Z-Man, as he's called in the blue trunks. Let's go over to Ysaias Zamudio's corner. Oscar Gracias out there in front of him is his manager. Has him stand between rounds. What do you think of that?
I don't like it.
Why?
I don't like it. You've got 10 rounds of hard work you're going to have to put on those feet. Relax them.
What's the theory, though, of having him stand instead of sitting?
I don't know. I think it's to get your wind. I never could understand that. I think, like, when you're sitting on your stool, they don't want your arms on the ropes. They want your arms between your legs and down. I could not understand that either.
I tell you, when he gets some punches going, he can throw a lot of them in a hurry.
Oh, yes. He goes from right to left. Look at him. There's a good right hook. Fighting as a southpaw there. But he's quick in hands. He runs flurries on you. He's very quick, Zamudio is.
Round number 2, and did you give the first round to him?
Absolutely, 10-9.
The referee is Robert Byrd. He's a Los Angeles policeman, and he is so excited. He talked to me tonight and told me that 4 years ago he applied for the FBI training school down in Virginia. And he just got word this week that he's been accepted. And he's going down there for about 4 months of hard training. Isn't that great?
Oh, great. And he's such a nice guy.
Oh, yeah, good referee.
Oh, yes, yes, absolutely. I like the look he's got. He's got a real professional, means business. You can tell.
Great posture. Oh, low punch. And the warning is, get him up. Zamudio said, yep, I did hit him low. Said, you told me he came from south of the border. I was reaching for him. Briceno in the red trunks. The Department of Boxing here at the Great Western Forum, headed up by Tony Curtis. I want to say that he, in cooperation with John, they just do a remarkable job. And they've got a lot of good guys helping them too. I was talking about John Jackson, and his son played with the Phoenix Cardinals football team the last 2 years, former All-American with SC, and now he's going to play baseball. If he doesn't make the parent club, the San Francisco Giants, be one of the top minor league clubs, so it's quite nice. Good action as Briceno mixes it up with Ysaias Zamudio. Zamudio is Z-A-M-U-D-I-O.
You think in the future we'll have a John Nose? Like Jackson?
Good guy. He used to be an assistant coach at SC with John Robinson. Then Robinson tried to hire him to go with him with the Rams. But he preferred to stay with Dr. Jerry Buss. And boy, it's lucky for Buss that he stayed, because he is a remarkable talent. Robert Byrd said, don't push him down. And watch your heads too, fellas. Byrd is such a pro, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
They just announced today, I put this out. A lot of people don't know it. Very few do. That they're going to retire Magic Johnson's jersey here February 16th when Larry Bird and the Celtics are in town. So that'll be some Sunday afternoon. All right, that's the end of the round. Round number 2 is in the books, and over in the corner of Absalon, A-B-S-E-L-O-N, Briceno. You may have to do some interpreting over there.
Okay.
There's no doubt about that low blow that Robert Byrd warned Briceno of, was there?
Oh, not a question in the world. Look at this. That brought his trunks, knocked the R off on Rocky Point that's on his trunks.
Some good punches in the round, though. He's a tough little kid, 24 years of age, fighting a 22-year-old Zamudio.
Not much instructions. They're just talking about the water, giving them the water bottle, but there weren't too many instructions.
Round number 3. Ruben, you got it scored?
I've got a 20-18 in favor of Zamudio.
So with our 10-point must system in California, Zamudio has won the first 2 rounds on that unofficial card. Boyd Robertson is our floor manager. This fight is scheduled for 10 rounds as we battle here in the 3rd. Oh, he's a tough little guy, Briceno. He really put on some speed and chased Zamudio into the ropes. I think you're going to have to beat Briceno. I don't think he's going to beat himself in his American debut.
Well, he's not going to throw in the towel. He's not going to let it. He's not going to make this fight easy for Zamudio.
Oh, what an achievement it would be for him to upset Zamudio.
Well, this is the house of upsets. This is the place to do it if he's going to do it.
Zamudio is in his 31st professional fight. 26 victories, 3 losses, and a draw.
That was a low blow there.
Last fight that Zamudio had was way back in October. Hey, this is quite an exchange for these flyweights. And the Z-Man is on the ropes. Blythe, California is his home. He's fighting southpaw, and then he'll go back to the right-hand style. Both men now are southpaws. It appears that Briceno will not change to the right style. However, Zamudio will from time to time. I can't see much difference in his abilities, either right or left. Can you?
No, he does well from both sides.
Yes, sure does. The 3rd round, but I'm beginning to wonder if Absalon Briceno is fighting in a tougher fashion than Zamudio, and his handlers thought he would.
I'll tell you what, he's awfully awkward. You know, as we talked earlier, to get the right unorthodox fighter against an unorthodox fighter, it makes it tough. And then 2 southpaws makes it that much tougher.
And it makes it tough, too, when coming out of his corner, Briceno doesn't know whether he's going to face a righty or a lefty.
That's right.
These guys are really picking up the pace now, and it's a real good flyweight fight.
Voila. 30-27 in favor of Zamudio.
I'm still in awe of the new configuration for the boxing seats here at the Great Western Forum, introduced here in our first show, 92. It's just great. The fans are loving it. These sight lines are so much improved, and they were always good. Round number 4. Zamudio now a right hand. These guys punch each other. Both are strong for flyweights, physically strong. Back in '88, an unusual fight for Briceno. He downed Cecilio El Torito Espino 3 times in 2 rounds, and then in the 2nd round got knocked out himself. Briceno.
What did he do? Just made him mad?
No, I guess he got El Torito mad, yeah.
He said, don't you ever do that again.
You knock a guy down 3 times in 2 rounds, you ought to be getting his attention.
That or getting him pretty upset.
Now we'll go back to southpaw with Zamudio. Oh, that's a great left hand to the jaw of Briceno. Well, you might rock Briceno, but you're not going to deter his ambition to come and get you.
You know, he's been getting hit with some good shots.
He sure has.
Keeps coming forward.
Yes, sir. Has he got his feet too far apart?
No, I don't think so. I think, well, now he does. There he does. But when he throws, he doesn't, Chick.
He's really wide. Nice shot by Zamudio. Zamudio now chopping away at the face of Briceno. Briceno's in big trouble here in round 4 of a scheduled 10. But this tough kid from Rocky Point, Mexico, comes roaring back with punches of his own.
That's what we're talking about. Zamudio's so quick in hands, Chick. It's unbelievable.
Good round. And a reminder, Budweiser Championship Boxing's Fight Night at the Forum returns to the Prime Network lineup Monday, January 27th. The main event's going to feature Chiquito Gonzalez, 31-1, 24 knockout. He'll defend his WBC mini flyweight title against top-ranked Domingo Sosa. Domingo is from the Dominican Republic. Sosa comes in with a record of 22-0, 14 knockouts. Make your plans to join us. That's Budweiser Championship Boxing's Fight Night at the Forum on the 27th of January. Boy, some of that action in that round. Briceno took quite a beating, but he hung in there tough and wound up the round punching away himself.
Yes, he did. He gets hit with some shots here. Look at that. But, you know, this is what we're talking about earlier, Chick. Zamudio is so quick in hands. You don't see those punches until they're going back.
You pick as many cabbages and watermelons as he did, you'd be quick at hands, too.
And he had to hurry because it was so hot out.
Trying to get out of the sun, yeah.
That's it.
All right, round number 5. Have you given Briceno any round yet?
No, but he's come in second 4 times.
Oh, you're really a comedian.
Not to take anything away from Briceno, but he's just being outclassed in this fight.
And he's fought a hard fight.
And you know, Chick, it's to be expected. You're in there with a fighter that's ranked number 2 in the WBC and the IBF. I mean, this is a world-class fighter.
That's right.
You can't expect to win too many rounds fighting against him.
The thing that I don't like is I sent one of our workers back to the locker room to ask Briceno, who is your manager? And the word came back, I don't have a manager. So he should get one because I think they would change and polish his style just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
He's made a good appearance here. He's handled the best shots that Zamudio can dish out so far, but there's a couple that really jarred his head. Good long arm, and he keeps it extended.
See, that's where he wants to keep Zamudio, Chick. He wants to try to keep him on the outside, keep him out, because Zamudio's so quick in hands, and his body shots are very effective.
Zamudio, a 60-inch reach, and I mentioned the long arm of Briceno, 69-inch reach.
Wow, it's a lot of difference.
Sure is. That's how I can keep him away sometimes with that long right arm. That's a good left hand scored by Briceno. Briceno and Zamudio. Sounds like a new cereal. The quickness of Zamudio is astonishing. He is really quick. Look where his right arm is. It's almost like it's broken.
Yeah, but did you see that chin? It's tucked in behind that
Behind the shoulder.
right?
There's that arm down again. Look at his right arm. I'm talking about Zamudio now. He'll carry it down low. Robert Byrd doing his usual fine work in the ring, as he will do in the next few months for the FBI when he goes down to Quantico, Virginia. All right, we're heading to the end of the 5th round and a 10-rounder, and it has been a struggle for both. Ruben, give me the numbers.
Okay. Voila, 50-45, favor of Zamudio.
Round 6. I thought maybe as we got to the halfway point of the fight between rounds that Oscar Garcias, Zamudio's great manager, would have him sit down on the stool, but he hasn't yet. He stands up between every round. Last time he sat down was on the bus ride down from Blythe. Oh,
Aye.
was that low?
Aye. Now the O on Rocky Point is gone.
He gets another warning, low punch, second warning. One more, and I would think Robert would take a point away from him.
He can afford it.
Oh,
Look at this kid.
This kid is pretty darn good.
Samuel is tough. He's tough.
He just keeps coming forward. Most guys may get hit as hard as he's getting hit. Back up.
Or look for that soft spot in the ring.
I still say he's taking as good as Zamudio can give him.
Oh, there's no question. And he keeps coming back. Look at those shots. Throws him to the body, throws him to the head.
We have not had a knockdown, ladies and gentlemen. We just got home from work and turned it on. Neither man has been cut, I'm happy to say. And it's been action like this from the opening bell. These are featherweights. Excuse me, these are flyweights. This is a size fighter, and down in this area, the flyweights, the featherweights, the lightweights, through the years have really built boxing reputation in the Southland.
You know, Chick, the lighter weights have always been the favorites here in Los Angeles. Ruben Olivares, he 4 times has sold out the Great Western Forum, at the time the Fabulous Forum, with fights like Lionel Rose and Chuchu Castillo, and that's really brought, I think that's what brought the lighter weights in the picture. Imagine 19,000 fans in this arena for boxing. It's unreal.
Zamudio hurt him. He's hurt right now, fighting for his ring life. Briceno, he still hasn't taken a backward step, but he got caught. The round's over.
I'll tell you what, that right uppercut would have hurt Robert Byrd as big as he is. That was a great shot.
Well, I'll tell you, this kid went back to his corner dancing. He is a tough hombre. Let's talk about him. 5'5", 114 pounds, 24 years old, 69-inch reach, making his U.S. debut. Professionally, we have him down at 15-10. Some people say his record actually is 12-4. He has had several 10-round fights in his young career, several of them. That's unusual. Watch the shot, Ruben, that he takes.
There it's coming right. There's a good shot, yes.
Good camera work,
Right.
great.
That's the uppercut I was looking for. A nice uppercut.
Here's the second low blow of the fight by Zamudio. And I think one more and he'll lose a point. As you say, he can spare it on your card, but we don't know what the other cards read. We've got Gwen Adair, Pat Russell, and Larry Rosadilla as our judges. Robert Byrd, the referee, does not vote. The aggressor at the opening of the round is the guy that took those shots at the end of the previous round, Briceno. Round 7. kind of fight action that you'll get 95% of the time at the Great Western Forum from Tony Curtis and his staff. If you like boxing, you'll love these shows. Come on out in person. I'll tell you, talk about fighters being in shape. These two kids are really in shape because they have been throwing punches at this pace from the opening bell. And now here we are in the 7th round. A 22-year-old Zamudio on the blue trunks, and his opponent is 24.
If I did this at this pace, Chick, I wouldn't be able to get out of bed for a week. You know, these guys are just superb athletes.
They really are.
And there's no other, I don't think there's any other sport where you have to train so intense.
Briceno in his American debut, and boy, I'll tell you, he'll be invited back. If he could pull out an upset victory here tonight, no matter how, he would take a giant step on American soil. Were you serious when you said you had been to Rocky Point?
Yes, I am. I'm very serious.
Is that near
Beautiful.
Mexico City? Where?
No. Rocky Point is by Tucson. It's a Sonora.
Oh, Sonora.
Yes. Yeah.
Susan Stratton says she's been there over in the Gulf side. She plays a lot of golf.
Does she? You know, speaking of American soil, if you have any that you'd like to sell, call me at Community 50 Long.
Is he a beauty? Is he a commercial? Final seconds of round number 7. What happened?
This Saturday is all live on HSE. First at 2, it's Metro Magic as the Hokies take on the Golden Eagles live. Then live at 5,
Williams stampedes the running horse.
A little distraction at the end of the round.
There.
The man pounds the canvas to let him know that there's 10 seconds left. That distracted Zamudio, and he didn't follow up on his punches. Anyway, the round is over. We're in the 8th round now, and it's been a torrid fight. Is the scoring close?
No, I've got it 70-63 in favor of Ysaias Zamudio.
Well, I hope that Briceno comes back to fight another day here at the Great Western Forum. He's a nice attraction, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, look at the quick hand. Right above us now. You know, Zamudio makes me think, Ruben, that he enjoys fighting. Really enjoys it.
Oh, yes. He loves the game, Chick. He's a hard worker. He trains hard. He works hard. He lives, eats, and sleeps boxing.
I think both these guys must train very hard because they're neither one breathing hard.
No. I don't think Zamudio sat down yet, has he?
No. Between rounds, he stands up. Got to give Oscar Garcia's credit for that strategy. I got to ask Oscar sometime what the strategy is. Certainly the legs can't cramp or anything sitting down any more than they would standing, I don't think.
But wouldn't you think, I mean, you'd want to rest him, wouldn't you? You know?
That's why I would ask him the question, what's the point? And he'll have a good answer. And where his man is, number 2 in the world in the WBC and the IBF rankings, must be a pretty good plan.
He's doing something.
Maybe everybody else should stand up.
That's right.
The only time most of us stand at the fights is for the anthem. Eighth round, and the action is still at a very brisk pace. Remember that guy Buford that used to stand in the back row over there? I haven't seen him for several shows. Oh!
Look at that.
He landed 11 punches in a matter, I would say, of 10 seconds, and he hurt Briceño's fighting on sheer guts now. But he won't take a step back. He won't step back. You've heard the old cliche, toe-to-toe.
That's it.
Somebody's got to go down. Briceno, Zamudio, they've gained the total crowd. They pulled them into their corners.
Oh, my.
What a round. He's shaken up a little bit this time. I really think so, although he's doing a little dance out here.
Unbelievable. What keeps this kid going?
The last 60 seconds with someone. See if you can hear what they say to him.
He's hitting you more to the head.
I really think Zamudio threw 11 punches in a matter of less than 10 seconds. Let's go back to that flurry. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And that's slow motion, isn't it?
Yeah, that's slowed down.
That's right. It is slowed down. This is called toe-to-toe.
Round 9.
You know, those punches look quick, and it is slowed down.
That replay is slowed down. Sure it is.
Right. They look quick there.
They touch gloves. I hope they don't think it's the last round. They don't, because the referee would have been out there with his arm extended and they'd have touched over him. All right. Briceno may get knocked out, but he has proved to this reporter that he has got a tough chin.
Well, he just landed with a good right hook to the chin of Zamudio.
A lot of people question the chin of Zamudio.
I think it's going to go just as if Zamudio hasn't knocked him out now. He's never going to. This kid refuses to go down.
And Zamudio is a machine. He is an absolute punching machine. He's had 8 knockouts in 26 fights, which says to you that he doesn't have the greatest punching power. I'll tell you, there's a lot of fighters that would have wilted under the attack that he threw here tonight. Little dance out there by Zamudio. Each time he fights here, he comes over and shakes hands with us.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Oh! What an uppercut! And now he runs into a punch from Briceno. At the top of the show, when we said hello to you for 92, we said we're going to show you some great fights this year, and this is just one of them.
Woo! Look at this, non-stop.
I love it. Both men are getting hit. It's not only body punching, it's head hunting. There's no flinching. Robert Byrd just circles like he's on his motorcycle at the police station.
He's thinking, what are these guys made of? They had definitely either had their menudo or Wheaties this morning.
Now he wants a case of cereal.
Oh, these guys are tough. I'm telling you what.
They're entertaining. I'll tell you that.
That's true.
You like boxing and fighting. This is it. I'm impressed with the fact that neither one has been down.
Oh, yes.
But I'm more impressed, perhaps, the fact that they are both throwing so many punches at this late stage of a 10-rounder. Round 9 with only about 25 seconds left. Woo. They will embrace each other after this. They've got respect for each other. We're going to keep our cameras and microphones right here at the end of this round. See if we can pick up anything in either corner that would be of importance to you thinking of the 10th round. Ruben has Zamudio out in front considerably on points, but his card doesn't count. It's what Pat Russell, Guinadair, and Larry Rosadilla scoring their cards that count. Over to the corner now, and still standing between rounds is Ysaias Zamudio.
Listen, when you go like that's one show him. You throw a wild punch and you show him the one. This is the last round. Okay? Last round. Put it together.
Once you get him hurt, get him in the corner, and the referee will stop the fight.
I don't think so.
I want you to touch gloves.
Robert Byrd just told him it's the last round. Come out and touch gloves. The mouthpiece is reinserted. And Briceno, first name Absalon. Pair of flyweights, and they're very, very entertaining. 10th round, the way they touch gloves, they really respect each other.
Here we go.
I'm hoping they both stay on their feet for the full 3 minutes, because we're going to be treated as some really hard and fast punching. How often in the fight game do you see two guys of this caliber land this many punches and throw this many? Not often.
Not often at all.
These are young fellas in the boxing game. Zamudio on the blue is only 22, as I told you earlier, and his opponent, Briceno, only 24. Briceno looks considerably older.
I'll tell you what, he's got my respect. That Briceno is a tough hombre.
Oh, he's got Ysaias' respect, too. You can bet on that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! One thing I don't like about Briceno's style, and correct me if I'm wrong, when he goes in close, he puts his head down and looks virtually at the other guy's toes. He can't really see his target except out the belt buckle.
Right, but also that leaves him susceptible to a left uppercut, with a left or right hand,
right.
Either way.
I prefer he keep his head up a little. He does not have a manager, he says.
I'll tell you what, if he got one, Chick, he could go a long ways. Make some good money in this game.
Get to her. There's 4 or 5 around here that would really help him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Both hands.
Both hands. We're in the final minute of this wonderful fight. And I use that adjective very meaningfully. They'll get a standing ovation. This makes me wonder, whatever happened to the tradition, and was still here 4 or 5 years ago throwing coins? Yeah, what?
It's just over to
We're in a depression, that's right.
That's right.
No, they've stopped that.
Yes.
Remember what we used to wear steel helmets down here?
Those helmets.
Let them both finish it. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Go at it, fellas. What a treat you've given us on Prime Network, coast to coast.
What a fight.
Tremendous. Almost unbelievable. The hugging starts. The Warriors have joined forces. And we're coming back with the decision. Robert Byrd did a great job as the third man in the ring. It's Prime Network's Fight Night at the Forum, sponsored by Budweiser. Prime Network has presented Fight Night at the Forum, brought to you by Budweiser, the king of beers, with that distinctively clean, crisp, cold taste. Nothing beats a Bud. Jimmy Lennon Jr. has the result of that torrid fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we have a unanimous decision. All 3 judges agree the winner, Kid Showtime, Ysaias Zamudio.
All right, that's no surprise and no bulletin, but by golly, the guy that lost the fight, as far as I'm concerned, he's a winner tonight in the hearts of all the fans here, and I'm sure around the country on Prime Network, coast to coast. There he is. That's Absalon Briceno, and you'll be seeing a lot of him if Tony Curtis can get him up here once more from Rocky Point, Mexico. We'll be back with the final word, ladies and gentlemen, from the Great Western Forum. Championship Boxing. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed presenting it to you.